Myanmar hands over 22 captured militants of armed groups based in Manipur and Assam to India in a friendly gesture. Speaker Kangujam urges government to supply adequate personal protection equipment (PPE) for community quarantine centers. Kurai MLA El Susindro appeals to Kurai residents not to object opening of quarantine centers in Kurai constituency. Stranded Manipuris in Hyderabad wants a voluntary return to Manipur if government fails to evacuate them. Confirmed COVID-19 cases in India increased by over 3,970, total deaths by 100 and around 1,685 people cured in the last 24 hours. And women folks tried to storm the NDPS court demanding non-release of former Chandal ADC chairman Luko Saijo, who has been jailed in connection with drug trafficking. Hello and welcome to Impact News. Watching Primetime English News. I'm Kangujam Shellyra with the top stories and latest news at this hour. Myanmar has handed over 22 captured militants of proscribed groups based in Manipur and Assam to India in a friendly gesture. The militants were arrested after Myanmar army busted their designated camps operating in Myanmar. Impact News sources said that 10 out of 22 militants are cadres of Assam-based proscribed outfit NDFBS and KLO, while the remaining 12 are cadres belonging to Manipur-based proscribed groups UNLF, PLA, KYKL and Prepak Pro. Sources further said the militants were deported on a special Indian Air Force plane which landed at Brigadier Kandujam International Airport at around 3 this afternoon. After leaving behind the 12 Manipuri militants, the plane left for Guwahati. The 12 militants were taken from the airport under tight police security for COVID-19 test at RIMS isolation ward. The 12 people are self-styled captains of the UNLF and 7 other cadres of the group, 2 PLA cadres, 2 Prepak Pro cadres and 1 suspected KYKL cadre. Myanmar army arrested them from the border area of the Arunachal Pradesh and Myanmar during an exclusive military operation last year. Speaker of Manipur Legislative Assembly, Kangujam has urged the government to provide adequate personal protection equipment, PPE, for community quarantine centers. He was speaking on the sidelines of presenting discharge certificate to 2 inmates of Manipur College Community Quarantine Center today. The speaker said doctors at community quarantine centers can function better if they are provided necessary technical support by the health department. 46 people of Singzamai constituency, including 19 female, 1 person each from Thaingang, Kumbi, Langtabalt and Sekmai, and 4 people from Tongzu are being kept at the community quarantine center. The 2 people discharged today arrived from Guwahati on May 2. They were first quarantined for 1 day at Imphal Valley Academy in Imphal West, and after testing negative for COVID-19, they were further ordered to serve 14-day mandatory community quarantine at Manipur College.
Government has an initiative lobby. Mapandagi Sata Sing, the Anaba Yang was a keeping ship for one of the hour town money. At the same time, she doesn't Uwahitare. Doctor Sing checked the Wallak PPE machine Davanina. Still let me Mayam sing Manaktan. Naxan sang Mamu the Hungary Pavum Basum Ubasi. This is very unfortunate. Rims Nataka Zenim sang Nakta PPE Masi Piva Natava. Center sing the Suzik people in Matau Taisini. Ahanba Sumlamisi, Tia Storokanda. Again, negative way, I have a sitting lami. Chennai, so groups like Paho, the Gidi. No more than we need the Mayam, no, Tia Sawam Davanina. My kin the Lane Tazale. So Swaisida, Doctor Singsu, Tisa was singing Nambaduga, Taudo singing Manak, the Tapto Pasiga, see differences in Uraganda. I in a health department, appeal down easy, technical support, Karap Hazana Hena, section yeng pianingi.
Kurai MLA El Susindro appealed to people of Kurai constituency not to object opening of quarantine centers in the constituency. He also appealed to the public not to stigmatize the third COVID-19 positive man from Kurai Hegrumakong. Speaking to media at his residence at Kurai Tinsit Road today, MLA El Susindro condemned the locals who tried to set ablaze the vehicle in which the third COVID-19 patient and 4 others came from Mumbai via Imphal-Dimapur route. He also said there is no adequate water and PPE kits provided at quarantine centers. The MLA urged all the incoming people to follow expert advice to ward off coronavirus.
Akoi kendra maktas oibesu yai oibe amasu yaure ato atopa mafamdina so akoi yam nuaitaba akoi gi mi se yaurakhre na khangaga list ni yaure na khanga pick up tawudi chatlaga mafam ji yauro kandana mayumdagi phajana iruja thoga chaka phajana cha thoga test tawdoine na lakpa kayam so khoi thingni masum se tokpiu chana tawdra kandane laiba makhoina ne manipur da covid na deba laiba mapandi laiba makhoina sengna tawbira kanda government na thamiba niyom jinja thamma COVID tagi akoi ngak thokodoise COVID tagi akoi kamai ngak thokodoino moina lae mayum da sangsalle iruja thoe sak chasalle aduga mana sona khandana akoi na dispo plate piri iruja pham tongana piri magi phiron tongana akoi na semi aduga sona khandana mayum da sangroga dress aman badu mayum da thamame adu ahan badu selaga phajana toroga lakpai system je masidi akoi government na tawribo pose pura aremba tagane.
Community Quarantine Center opened at RK Sanatumbi Vidyalaya in Hautal for the incoming people of Kundrakpum constituency is housing 5 people since yesterday. General Secretary of Kundrakpum Kendra Development Committee, Sorok Kayumtia School said the quarantine center can accommodate more than 270 people. He said that the center has been truly sanitized under the initiative of Kundrakpum MLA Toksam Tlokeshwar. He added that volunteers of the committee have arranged essential items for those who will be housed at the center under the guidance of health experts.
Hari rumah sida sangi ba facility mopak amadi mopak pida adigi wigi cover hari bising sonare melena mating bang birakpani masigi de makto nare mel suthaga sabgaloina oisana na mathangana ba madi isingi toilet ki electricity ki kari ga wat pamta akoi leitana ba khoina yam kanna sena jabgaloina na hari ba quarantine center se rang dagi khoi mi maringa thungba horare ngasi su khoi lakani habigi report akoi da lejare aduna yamna checksina adigi police personnel sing doctor sing pamen sing mako officer sing yamam laga masi mafam si yam checksina hari bising singak sena leiri akoi manipur da sumba laina laiyong si chatoroktan bigi akan ba phire magaloina na oname melena hari ba quarantine center se hangbada development committee gi du volunteer sing su yam thawai hoksang yauna jo khoi lejari.
Stranded Manipuris in Hyderabad have urged the state government to make necessary arrangements to evacuate them at the earliest, failing which they warrant of returning to the state by any means necessary. Speaking to Impact News, the stranded Manipuris appealed to Chief Minister Nothambam Biren to include them in the evacuation being carried out across the country. They muted whether the government has failed to take any necessary actions for the stranded Manipuris in Hyderabad. Special train bringing stranded Manipuris from Chandigarh, Himachal Pradesh and Jammu and Kashmir reached Jiribam railway station this evening. Earlier in the day, Jiribam DC Malemkan Bachanklai said altogether 932 stranded Manipuris are arriving in the train. He said necessary arrangements are all set for screening the returnees at the railway station. He also mentioned that 46 buses have been arranged to ferry the incoming people to their respective districts.
Punjab Rom dagi lakadaba ke train si asidani khamgadai se nasinung thin pung 5:30 dagina 6:30 foki manung da thungarani aduga lakada passenger sina 900 ka 32 ni asam sa ge form districts da punana ba ekoina 45 46 kumba bus arrange sarwa thamjare aduna passenger je hek kumbaga makoi screening counter somna kana lay screening counter sinasida screen tawani screen tawrkana masa masana tungadaba district ki bus allotted oba bus tuda khoina chan thangna pack taro bana thamabani hand washing point facility all along this platform khoi thamabani matiksana prepare tawra khoi tejare Punjab romdagi la.
On the other hand, stranded Manipuris who left Bangalore yesterday by train are heading for Manipur, facing various difficulties. They have been reportedly denied proper meals and water. It has also been reported that social distancing norms have taken a backseat as passengers are being cramped in the train compartments. They also complained that social distancing rules were violated while screening them before their departure from Bangalore. President of Jiri Development Organization and Sandananda has appealed to start maligning the people of Jiribam district who have made great efforts in receiving the stranded Manipuris. Speaking to media at GDO office in Babapura of Jiribam district, and Sandananda also urged the relevant authorities to take proper measures to quarantine all the incoming people to their respective quarantine centers.
Haipetang source matang pangbada lan hata isan biraga akoi jiribu asuki mati Manipur gi mapana gi laiba punama se khoi jiri si phawr ga sakadori bani jiri se asuki mati lifeline oira bani hoje tanja se da jiribu badnam tawdana aduga khoi sinja langjariba mateng tawjariba khoi punama kusu duga khoi CSO jing na wajariba kaidaga punama ksing asibu iu ubidana hekta lana pawthong bi base masi tawbiga noaidana ehangna miyamda appeal tawjari.
Two core committees of the Manipur Human Rights Commission held a joint meeting yesterday to come up with recommendations for confronting the COVID-19 pandemic. The said recommendations will be sent to the Principal Secretary, Health and Family Welfare, Home DGPs and DCs concerned. Speaking to media at MHRC office in Lumphel today, MHRC chairperson Kaide Mani said the meeting came up with 5 suggestions. He said the commission today carried out proceedings on the suggestions, which include daily media reports to be given by Directorate of Health and Family Welfare and Home Department regarding management of COVID-19.
Sarkar namasung authority sing na tohoning bakara commission na proceeding ama lokalaga recommend tori hai bit sing se masi action lo re comply tori se within 5 days ki manungda id honor report 20 me bhau ki manungda comply tori habi ki report se commission ne pikala u aiba aduna hai ba punamaga se masi ki proceeding na chumaina togadabne na hoji hai ba mam se masi tonana bi da mukta copy amamam khoi ge health and family welfare gi principal secretary da Special Secretary da DGP da aduga District Magistrate Deputy Commissioner District Kodimakta Masigi Kanose Tharo Haidana Goy Secretary da Office da instruction pere aduna high recommendation singse machi thabuk pota pangthok na bidam ta kangali.
CPI Manipur State Council in a press release urged the state government to take befitted actions against those shopkeepers who are selling essential commodities at high prices, taking advantage of the COVID-19 lockdown. CPI warns of launching agitation along with the public if the government failed to take necessary actions. BJP Manipur Pradesh COVID-themed relief committee, led by its convener, cum State Secretary of the BJP Manipur Pradesh, KH Jivon, today distributed vegetables and other food items to the people of 6 wards, including Laimaram, Wairichink and Hainobok under Irengbang Gram Panchayat. Speaking to media, KH Jivon said Manipur has entered COVID-19 orange zone from green zone after third COVID-19 positive case reported in the state yesterday. Stating that the positive patient is stable according to the health authorities, he urged everyone to pray for the patient's speedy recovery. KH Jivon also appealed to follow experts' guidelines to prevent COVID-19 and to maintain social distancing.
Green zone da leirambani adubu khanghaudana ngarang amuk COVID positive oiba mi ama oirakpadagi positive oirakpadagi hojikti orange zone da amuk change aduna akhoina hojik Manipur government amadi India government gi tongan ba policy puthokduna akhoina COVID-19 asi thengnanaba akhoi punamak kanna honaminari jeraksida akhoida positive ama yaukslakpasi layok thibani adumakpu hairiba positive oiriba mioi sisu hojik medical department dagi phangba pawda masamu phana leiri hairi aduna mayam pakhaningai oide akhoi punamak checksin thorangdi lokhataba yaroi aduna akhoi social distancing thammeraga akhoi yumdagi mapan thokpiu mask sinabiu aduga sanitizer sapona chingba sengna hamdokpiraga siguma tamthiraba prithvi gi khwaidigi hena tamthiraba aduguma COVID-19 koba virus asidagi akhoi ireja khudimongna angamba thodang lominaraga akhoi hairiba COVID-19 gi laichat asidagi ngakthokminasi.
Confirmed COVID-19 cases in India have increased by over 3,970, total deaths by 100, and around 1,685 people have recovered in the last 24 hours. Confirmed cases have jumped to over 81,970. As per the Ministry of Health and Family Welfare, Government of India, total active COVID-19 cases in the country have crossed 51,400. Altogether, 2,649 patients have died, while 27,919 patients have recovered so far. Maharashtra is on the top with 27,524 confirmed cases and 1,019 deaths. Globally, coronavirus has infected 45,56,956 people and 3,04,201 people have succumbed to COVID-19, while 17,22,422 people have recovered so far. USA is on the top with 14,58,243 confirmed cases and nearly 87,000 deaths. Indian Council of Medical Research (ICMR) has said that a total 92,911 samples of coronavirus were tested in the last 24 hours. The total number of tests reached to 20,39,952 in the country. As of now, 360 government laboratories and 147 private laboratory chains have been given approval by ICMR to conduct the test for COVID-19. Meanwhile, Health and Family Welfare Ministry said India's COVID-19 recovery rate has reached 34.06%. India's recovery rate was at 33.60% yesterday, and until 4 days ago, India's recovery rate was at 31.15%. Health and Family Welfare Ministry has taken a decision to use one-time RT-PCR-based pool sampling for surveillance purposes of migrant workers and international passengers who are in institutional quarantine facilities. The pool sampling will also be conducted for surveillance purpose in green zone districts which have not reported any corona case in the last 21 days. Ministry has issued a guideline for RT-PCR-based pool sampling for migrants, returnees from abroad and green zones. The guidelines state that a cohort of 25 people will be identified and throat or nasal swab will be collected as per Indian Council for Medical Research Protocol. The pool samples from 25 specimens shall be tested in the laboratory by RT-PCR method, and the report will be conveyed to the quarantine facility within 24 hours. If any of the pooled samples test positive, individual samples will be tested from the samples preserved in the laboratory. Central Board of Secondary Education CBSE has said that all the failed students of class 9th and 11th will be provided an opportunity to appear in the school-based online, offline and innovative test again. CBSE said opportunity will be extended to students irrespective of whether their examination have been completed and the exam results have been released or their exam have not been completed. This facility is to be extended irrespective of number of subjects and attempts. The CBSE has described the move as one-time measure in extraordinary situation. Around 100 research groups across the world are racing against time to find a cure for the novel coronavirus. These projects are in various stages of development, from research to clinical trials. This week has been considerable developments from firms like Moderna and Novavax in developing a COVID-19 vaccine. Moderna Therapeutics, after getting fast-track approval from the US FDA for its COVID-19 vaccine, is set to conduct its second trial. 600 healthy volunteers will be enrolled for a second phase trial of its experimental messenger RNA vaccine candidate, messenger RNA 1273. Moderna's vaccine released on the messenger RNA of the virus. It involves injecting fragments of the viral genetic materials into the body, which then stimulates the body's immune system to fight the novel coronavirus. US-based company Novavax is also moving to human trials of its NVX-CoV2373 vaccine, which has shown promising results in animal trials, and its next phase will see tests on 130 humans from Australia. While a closely watched coronavirus vaccine being developed by scientists at Oxford University's Jenner Institute appears protective in a small study of 6 monkeys, promising findings that led to the start of human trials last month, US and British researchers reported on Thursday. The preprint results showed that the Shattox COVID-19 vaccine has been effective in preventing damage to the lungs of 6 monkeys infected with a high dose of SARS-CoV-2, the virus which causes the COVID-19 without any sign of immune-enhanced diseases. Proscribed Revolutionary People's Front in a press release urged the public to stay clean, fit and healthy to use local products in the wake of coronavirus pandemic. RPF said that the rough times of COVID-19 have strengthened existing ties between Hills and Valley residents. Now it's time for a small commercial break. After the break, we bring you news on women groups trying to storm the NDPS court in Blumfell, demanding not to grant bail to an accused drug dealer. Keep watching Impact News.
Bisleri at your doorstep delivery service. Bisleri drinking water with 10-step quality process, ozonization for purity with contactless production and packaging. For order related queries, please contact 8787-567-518 or 690-9357-842. The terms and conditions apply.
WHO med Ministry of Health Government of India sa kang disinfectant ni sodium hypochlorite med ising solution nung tigi siya ba poktak su lairi hospital med healthcare facilities singa to ni ba disinfectant ni sodium hypochlorite mipum kun COVID-19 naging aktumal na bagita marangkay na si sodium hypochlorite. Contact our visit website med telephone number sida aku pawarol gidamag.
Miam Gidamag Nungaraba Pausel, Central Government Amasung Pandubi Housing Finance Company Limited, and the National Housing Bank not LSC, Oiduna Ohnak MOU signed on Aduna, Pradan Metri Awazos na credit link subsidy scheme, Housing for All by 2022 Missing Makada Lupa Lakani Listen Hupata Fauki, subsidy Yorba home loan, Gikudung Tapas Miam the Piduna Lakli, home construction, home extension, home renovation, non housing loan at Timbus and Gikudung Tapas and Miam Lobio, it's in Zariba Pandubi Housing Finance Company Limited or Makai Uripukim. Bantoy Green Homes की बुकिंग हो जरे इम्फाल इंटरनेशनल एयरपोर्ट का नंगना नपाई का जरिबा रियल इस्टेट रेसिडेंशियल प्रोजेक्ट बांथोय ग्रीन होम्स समदि बांथोय सेरेनिटी दा फ्लैट विला अमसुंग रो हाउस की बुकिंग हो जरे अकक नंबर मसिंग ओइबना अहानबा फ्लैट चामरे स्पेशल डिस्काउंट पिजरी बुकिंग की दमंग सिबा ऑफिस वार्डा लेंग बिरक नबनिंग सिंग जरे बांथोय कंस्ट्रक्शंस प्राइवेट लिमिटेड एसेसर कंपनी ऑफ बांथोय हाउसिंग फाइनेंस कंपनी लिमिटेड उड़ीपोक्तोरा मुंबई का इम्फाल
UNACO School, Excellence in Education, Hongman Zone 3, Imphal East, Manipur. Provisional admission to class 11th for the session 2020-21 has been started. Online classes will start from 1st of May 2020. Deciduous students or parents can contact school office from 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. for enrollment. Please contact 70854103454 or 8131070337 or 9436849647. You can also mail us at info.kongman@unaco.school.in or info.unacoschool@gmail.com.
Welcome back. After the break, we're watching Primetime English News. Former chairman of Chandel Autonomous District Council, ADC Lukosai Joe, was produced before NDPS Court Lumphel in connection with drug trafficking today. Women leaders of CSOs against drugs stormed the court, demanding no bailout from him at around 10:30 a.m. A team led by Infalt West Additional SP Line Operation AZ, Shellyra and Additional SP of the Investigative Unit Crimes Against Women Ngasekon Ratna finally managed to tame the agitators. President of Nupi Samas Dramini warned that the protesting women folks will hang themselves to death in front of the court if Lukosai Joe is ever bailed out. She appealed to join hands in eradicating drug menace from the state. It may be recalled that a combined team of narcotic and affairs border police and Infalt West District Police arrested 8 individuals, including the former ADC Chandel chairman, with contraband drugs worth over rupees 27 crore on 19 July 2018. The seized drug included 4.595 kg of heroin worth above 13 crores and over 28 kg of the world is used amphetamine tablets worth rupees 14 crore and rupees 57,18,000 in cash.
mayamna thadokani haibase masi miyamgi yengbiu hujigi matamda ma thadok chhoya yaroi haina ima singje lakmani phor da chadra laiba kuna ma kari no moina hanjal hanjana huji thadokani tau kari no ma akhoi yaroi chhoya yaroi kari ki na ma mi puna maksya da chiang wari ngai matam thida huji maram tam thida khudong cha ma lauraga phor along ge da mu tau isi kari no ba bara official ma kari no haiba tau kono laiba she makok tai chhoya pana ngasi yang wo choi de akhoi yang wa de amo hana thadodi yaroi anu mai tau
Irate women folks today stormed Andhra police station against the police detention of Lorembam Sanjoy, who is contender for the upcoming by-election of the Andhra constituency. Sources said Sanjoy is being detained at Porampot police station since yesterday. Protesters held various placards that read, "No one vandalized ex-MLA TH Shyamkumar's resident, released El Sanjoy immediately without any conditions, etc." A woman protester alleged that 43-year-old Thonawsam Trabi from Tieri Pokyambe Mathak Laikai has filed FIRs against innocent civilians El Sanjoy, son of El Siamzai from Tieri Pokyambe Mathak, M. Tomba, son of Let M. Toiba, and El Siam Kishore, son of El Tomba from Yambe Mathak.
Moina maram zadana hajan khibaje baza moina khoi nungaite ngasi ngasi mak thadok piu maram zadana thari bajine maram karigino honorable Sam lamigam chakbiraga ngasi mak loremam sanjoi bu thadok piu haidana baza miyam dagi akhoi request tawjari
miyam gi seba tawgena songthorei ba mabu kari marong gi damak mabu bhajan birimo haibase si sapchana hangningi miyam gi seba taw khudimok samaina kari gumma thabak thok khudingi bhajan bigadab lambi lerati praja sing jeg matau karam na thabak paikhat pang andau ge karmaina chakhat ka dage haibase
moina police station sigi makha da pha bana te proper police station da pha bane haiba se kari bong maram leitaba hari mi sing je praja na maming sing je ta da praja na nga kaneba adagi maroina sanjoi hari bi sakse
On the other hand, former Andhra MLA Thonawsam Shyamkumar's brother, Thonawsam Rabi, has claimed that he is being accused unnecessarily by some miscreants to gain political malice. Rabi said he is serving home quarantine after completion of necessary quarantine period at UNACO school from his Delhi return. He denied any connection whatsoever with the scuffle that occurred in Andhra on May 13. Thonawsam Rabi clarified that neither his brother Thonawsam Shyamkumar nor himself is involved in the abduction of Sagolsem Chauren from Andhra Makhalaikai, Ningthausan Upendro and Chingakam Siam Kishore from Andhra Awangklaikai, as claimed by some media reports. Rabi said that they are being dragged into the mess by some miscreants who want to malign their image.
ꯑꯗꯨꯗ ꯈꯪꯅ ꯆꯩꯅꯕ ꯊꯧꯗꯣꯛ ꯑꯩ ꯌꯥꯎꯏ ꯗ꯭ꯔꯝ ꯑꯗꯤ ꯁꯥꯡꯈꯨꯠꯁ ꯐꯨꯕꯗ ꯑꯗꯒꯤ ꯑꯣꯀꯦꯟꯗ꯭ꯔꯣ ꯐꯨꯕꯗ ꯇꯧꯔꯦꯟ ꯐꯨꯕꯗ ꯑꯩ ꯌꯥꯎꯋꯦꯅ ꯄꯛꯁꯟꯕꯤꯕ ꯑꯩ ꯌꯥꯎꯕꯁꯨ ꯂꯩꯇꯦ ꯑꯩ ꯃꯔꯤ ꯀꯩꯝꯇ ꯂꯩꯅꯖꯗꯦ ꯑꯩꯒꯤ ꯏꯌꯥꯝꯕ ꯑꯦꯛꯁ ꯃꯤꯅꯤꯁꯇꯔ ꯇꯤ ꯁ꯭ꯌꯥꯝꯀꯨꯃꯥꯔ ꯑꯃꯗꯤ ꯑꯩꯒꯤ ꯐꯦꯃꯤꯂꯤꯕꯨ ꯃꯤꯡꯆꯠ ꯊꯤꯅꯅꯕ ꯃꯈꯣꯏꯅ ꯇꯧꯔꯛꯄꯅꯤ ꯍꯥꯏꯕꯁꯦ ꯑꯩ ꯍꯥꯏꯖꯅꯤꯡꯉꯤ ꯂꯝꯕꯦꯟꯗꯒꯤ ꯁꯣꯁꯤꯌꯦꯜ ꯋꯥꯔꯀꯔ ꯂꯧꯔꯤꯕꯝ ꯁꯟꯖꯣꯏ mana kian kupung sengkolaga mana dum jaga cacatana lekai cacatana mana khana chainabna singga mana janjana mana mamang tharaga mana dum khana chainab thobosi mana dum hokhiba ngakani akoi site gi sto busu leite khumju khongi sosolaga sanjoy nam singaga kian kupuma sagalaga ma ju akoi gi yunda nongai kapna singba blame khana tobu singba legi num khana singba mai am to busu le nituda.
Meanwhile, Colt has remanded Lorembam Sanjoy, who was arrested by Porompat police yesterday, in police custody for 4 days. Sanjoy was produced before Judicial Magistrate, First Class in Fault East, Kim Ning Ha Kipgen today. He is booked under Section 188, 325, 307, IPC 34 and 25 IC Arms Act. Sanjoy expresses disappointment, says there is no law in Andhra constituency, and appeals to Chief Minister Nothumban Biren to look into the matter at the earliest.
Andhra Kendraji pra law lai tabla ba amgo moira law enforcement agency na nakalamata gi oiba yeng ba yam lai bak thinga ni Andhra Kendra gi praja jing yam wana ra maduna honorable CM na ma gi covid gi oiba yam na chin bela jaraga chu asi umtang puning chingjan biduna hoi print media ge amade electronic media jing through da ma ke puning chingjan jari ha go na honorable CM gi puning chingjan thank you very much. Andhra Kendra ji.
Scuffle broke out between residents of 91 Maitate Langold areas and officials of Forest Department, Revenue Department and Settlement Department after the officials tried to carry out land demarcation with the help of police amid the ongoing COVID-19 lockdown today. The incident occurred at around 9 a.m. Additional Imphal West police team led by SPDO Lumfeld arrived and finally controlled the situation, after which the department officials resumed their survey. Speaking to Impact News, Enris residents of Langol condemned the government for attempting to carry out demarcation by utilizing police forces amid plights brought on by the ongoing nationwide COVID-19 lockdown. They mentioned that the resident had an agreement with Lumfeld SDO to withhold the demarcation process until the prevailing COVID-19 outbreak is normalized. They urged the government to look into the matter and not to create any further disturbances to the residents.
Mi mata cengki ji maga tunga ga charai helan gelo hai ma matam ji da akoi lai bam ji ha lai tan khoi mom da chain tin ba da tan thok na bo na bi ji kari no ba ngala nga han da so phong mong ja nei mo ason da yum ani hum ta khai ba gi aki ba marak si da akoi sai da karim khan ga no karim tawai lam adum on ye na adum on na ba nam da na police jaw na tawi da ije si tawi ga no ya ra ga di hoje akoi am na tai cha da na ne ayuk cha ga da ba chara si na ne nung dang ye na ra ga chari ne akoi am na tai cha da na ne chingong jing ya ta jari je si among ana lengang na tawira kanu irang je katang nem daraga ya na ba mong dane mayam punna khanaraga ne tawiyo chumain tawira kanu among ana.
On the other hand, Central Forest Division involved DFORK Emerged said Forest Department, Revenue Department and Settlement Department carried out the demarcation process as per the order of the Chief Secretary to measure the lands allotted to Forest Department and Revenue Department. He appealed to the residents not to panic as no houses will be evicted.
Masi miyam da koi na haijaning baze masi koi gi revenue ga forest department ka gidang ni haija batare ngasai gi line sidang khangdok chabani masi da kaisu mi pai biganu masi koi sarkar gi oiba committee amana koi da takpi rak padagi koi duty am oina tawjabani masi de henba kaisu leitena admai thamjagi.
Brain tumor patient Hizam Jivan from Nongrent Mai Laikai under Nongrent Chingkos Gram Panchayat in Tlamlai constituency of the Imphal District has received hearing aids, crust and relief materials. Relief Center for the Welfare of Differently Able Persons, Manipur, along with Department of Social Welfare, Government of Manipur, and Amuku donated the items. His son Jivan was diagnosed with brain tumor in 2005 and has been bedridden since then. Rehabilitation Officer Krinazit Kwebant and Amuko President B.H. Nandu Luang handed over the items to Jivan at his residence last night. They also provided relief materials to differently able persons living in around Nongren. Now the sports news. Tekcham Transita is the only active woman football referee from Manipur to receive FIFA referee badge. She is the fifth daughter of T. Ningthorent and Ibemhal from Kangujam Bazaar. Ranjita became an avid fan of football sport after she witnessed a women football match played at Wongzing Kudongpopi Playground as a part of the 1999 Fifth National Games hosted by Manipur. As a player of Fatherland Patriots Memorial Club, Kangujam Bazaar, a DFA Thobal club, she took part in various district-level football tournaments and 3 times in Women's National Football Championship. After taking part once in the selection trial to form the Indian women football team, Ranjita participated in various football tournaments in Manipur as a women referee between 2007 and 2015. After becoming a Category 2 referee in 2016, she took part in various national-level championships. She was chosen as Category 1 referee after she cleared a light referee exam in 2018. Tekcham Transita said one should be hardworking, have patience, and be curious enough to learn from experts in order to become a successful football referee.
aina player am oraga aina atupata takpi bangam drusu referee mo oitaragadi sigi standard yauna adagi thabak any tawropa khuding makta mai pakna tawbangam mi habaje ai mase ai wakal da khalak patagi referee se ai sange na uning da left referee ma changang pataragadi hagi sigi standard se yauna bo khona rakpa matamda tuki matik hotna ba haba ma darkar oi yam sauna first ta koi physical fitness oidaba yade level wang da yade aduga second the laws of the game clear oina khangba ma darkar oi hotna ba kanba khangba kanba hard work passion tima yam daka wa aduga koi rang taw kaigumba ma tawba kan da ikai ba adagi khangdraga mingonda hangdaba masigumba jima loi thadok patare kharasu ikai khangdaba hayana ekta kanugi nataba atai gi nataba da kaigumba aina mesama khonge mina kaino ma hairi haidana ai ikai dana ai si tawbungam de adu tawbungam de habagi wajima thadokraga kharasu tagani kharasu taroi asmaina tawraga ikai basima thadokna bo honna tare aduga lo ngata paraga haidi si ngata tawraga adagi practice ngata tawraga ai referee magi professional na changakani habasi masu masi yade asina practical loina field da mes toina khongba haba ma darkar oi ga nupi na tragana nupa si ani gi khetna base ai gi level na haidi ai aina hotna riba utliba performance na utpa darkar oi nupa na tawbunga maga kari nupi na tawbunga moi haina khalga khang makan baje asima oina ai pijaning moi.
Before we end, let's take a look at the headlines once again. Myanmar hands over 22 captured militants of armed groups based in Manipur and Assam to India in a friendly gesture. Speaker Wai Kamchan urges government to supply adequate personal protection equipment PPE for community quarantine centers. Kurai MLA Elsa Sindro appeals to Kurai residents not to object opening of quarantine centers in Kurai constituency. Stranded Manipuris in Hyderabad wants a voluntary return to Manipur if government fails to evacuate them. Confirmed COVID-19 cases in India increased by over 3,970, total deaths by 100, and around 1,685 people cured in the last 24 hours. And women folks tried to storm to NDPS court demanding non-release of former Chandal ADC chairman Lukose Joe, who has been jailed in connection with drug trafficking. That's all we have in this bulletin. Thank you for being with us. Coming up next is Primetime Manipuri News. For more news, you can follow Impact TV on Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube. Good night and stay safe.
Manipur